paying for your own rescue. If you get in a bad wreck, get ready for a bill from emergency workers in many cities around Austin. Until recently, the city of San Marcos raked in thousands of dollars a year with these fees. KXAN's Lauren Landman discovered the reason why they're about to give up that extra cash flow.
The San Marcos Fire Department is making a little extra money. 3 years ago, they started charging those who need their services if they don't live in the city.
Money has to come from somewhere. This was a model that has been used around the country, has grown in popularity as a way to offset, even if only in a small way, to offset some of those costs.
Some of those fees included paying for vehicles such as fire trucks or hazardous materials units, with fees ranging from $75 to $500 an hour. Chief Les Stevens says victims' insurance companies picked up most of those fees. Last year, the city profited around $60,000 from the program, but it wasn't all positive. Chief Stevens says it's the extra call volume from more traffic and more people coming to the area. He says with that, even though the program was making money, it wasn't worth the burden of paperwork.
It was very time consuming. It was taking one of my assistant chiefs several hours a day, sometimes 2 and 3 days a week, to make sure that we were sending bills to people that the ordinance included.
The money collected from the program would go straight to the city's general fund, which would then be dispersed to different organizations. Chief Stevens says although dropping the fee could hurt the city's budget, it means more manpower to protect the city, and that, he says, is priceless. Reporting in San Marcos, Lauren Landman, KXAN News.
San Marcos City Council members will do the second reading of the new ordinance to dismiss the fee tonight. Chief Stevens says they actually stopped the fees 2 months ago as part of the budget policy workshop. So what about other cities in Central Texas? We did some checking, and Austin Fire says they do not charge fees for response. They say that's the cost of being on duty. Otherwise, they call it double taxation. Round Rock Fire does not charge either. Georgetown says they do bill insurance for responding to vehicle collisions. The city of Buda charges for vehicle collisions that require a hazmat cleanup for people who live outside of the fire district. And Cedar Park says they will bill a homeowner's insurance company, but if they won't pay, the city will not make residents pay out of pocket. They say it's a way to recoup expenses without making residents pay more for fire through their taxes.